We're good. We're ready to rock and roll. First things first, check your area, please. Make sure you're safe. Have a little look around. Make sure you're not going to trip or fall over anything. All right? You're going to be filmed. So if you trip and fall, you'll be getting sent away. So we might all get 250 quid to share amongst ourselves if somebody makes a fool of themselves and falls over. Right, let's bow in. Left hand, right fist. And jogging on the spot for me, guys, please. On your toes, running, knees up. Starting off, dead simple. 20 seconds on the clock. Keep going. All right, next one's going to be marching. You're going to bring your knee up to your opposite elbow, twisting and moving. Keep it going, guys. All right. Jumping jacks are next, on the buzzer, on the bell. Jumping jacks. Good work, guys. Heels to the bum next. 3, 2, 1. Heels to the bum. Running and punching is next, guys. 3, 2, 1. Running and punching. Knees up. Keep it going, keep it going. Fast feet's next. 20 seconds of fast feet. Go! Get the hands going as well. Get everything moving, move the arms, move the feet. Don't just go with the feet only. Get the arms going. And just jogging. Nice work, guys. Okay, we're going to go through that again. So twist the knee to elbow. Is next. Excellent. Keep it going, guys. Good work. Jumping jacks. Heels to the bum. Running and punching next, guys. 5 seconds. Try and keep those hands up nice and high. Don't be punching down from your waist. Fast feet, guys, go! Keep it going. And just jogging on the spot. Once more through, guys. Once more through. All right. Knee to elbow. Twist the knee to elbow on the bell. Keep it going. A little bit faster through this time, guys. Keep your hands high, twisting through the shoulders. We're going into jumping jacks. Get those hands in a full range of movement, all the way from your hips right up over your head. Heels to bum. Good work, guys. Running and punching. Got a nice pace on this now. Hands high. Knees high. Keep it going. Fast feet, please. Go. Keep it going, guys. Come on. And time, guys. Grab a quick drink if you need it. All right, we're going straight into the next section. We're going to do jumping jacks and then exercises. So it's going to be jumping jacks, press ups, jumping jacks, sit ups, jumping jacks, squats, jumping jacks, burpees. 2 sets, guys, all right? Dead easy, 30 seconds. Let's go. Try and do your press ups on your toes to start. Even if you do one on your toes. Drop to your knees when you need to. Remember, it's a full range of motion. Chest to floor, and then straight arms push all the way up. As you push up at the top, you should contract your chest. So as you come up, you go down, all the way up, and you should feel that tense in your chest as you push. All the way down, all the way up. Drop to your knees whenever you need to. Strong core, straight body. Jumping jacks, guys. Apologies, somebody's phoning me, which cancelled out the ringer. Going into sit-ups. Jumping jacks again, guys, up we get. Squats next. All right, squats. So remember to take your options on all of these exercises. And again, options could be to scale up if you wanted to do squat jumps instead of squats. And you just work around what we're doing. You can always make it a little easier or a little more difficult, depending on what you want to do. All right, guys. Jumping jacks. We're going into burpees, guys. Burpees. Back to jumping jacks, let's go. Go, go, go. Nice work, guys. Come on, Daniel, keep it going, buddy. You're doing good. Nice long range of motion in those arms as well, love it. Good work. Press ups now, guys. Go, press ups. 30 seconds of press ups. Good work, good work. Hello, Paul. You've missed a wee bit of the warm up, buddy. Just join in. We're going through a little workout session here. So it's press ups we're doing at the moment for 30 seconds. In fact, we're just about to go to jumping jacks. Jumping jacks. So remember, you can have me on speaker view, which means you only see me, or you can set everybody to gallery view, which means you can see everybody in class. All right, we're going to sit-ups. Down on the floor, on your back, sit-ups, please. If you want to do crunches, you can do crunches. Take your options, work out what your level is. Just work away at that. Just consistent effort, guys. So we're looking for consistent effort. Jump on your feet. Jumping jacks again, guys. Go. Good. And we're going to be going into squats. 5 seconds. Right, feet nice and wide, guard up and down. Good work. Take your breaks when you need them, grab water when you need them. All right? Just you work away at your pace. Doing great. Well done. Jumping jacks. Okay, the last one's burpees. That should be us through all our warm-up. Do a little bit of mobilization after this. Full range of movement, remember. Right, guys, burpees, let's go. And time. Good stuff. Grab a wee drink. Good work, guys. Okay. Once you've had a drink, just find a little space. Make sure you've got bags of room, especially if there's two of you in the room. You're going to be moving our arms a little bit. Circle your head, in and round. Change direction. And change. And change. Okay, looking to your left. Take your chin round as far as it will go. Just you feel it bumping up. Look behind. And then take your chin across your chest, looking down towards the floor. And then up to the right. Again, chin round as far as it will go, looking behind. Back down across the chest. Left. And back to the right. Head to the front. Taking your ear towards your shoulder. Left. Right. Left. Right. And then roll your shoulders. Try and get a full range of motion on this. All the way back. And forwards. Backwards. Forwards. All right, big circles. And forwards. Backwards. Forwards. One forwards, one backwards. And change direction. All right, guard up. Twist and punch off to the side. We'll try to get some rotation into the spine here. Twist and reach, punching side to side. And then from there, take it all the way around. Right the way down behind. And back to center, hands on your thighs, side bends, left and right. Try and keep your hips nice and stable. Just move your shoulders and your head. Cross your arms over your chest, forward bends, just till you feel your hamstrings waking up, and then just up and down. All the way down, then up vertical, push the hips through just a little bit at the top. Nice, good work. And then hands on hips for hip circles. Full range of movement all the way out to the edges of what you can feel on your hips. Change direction. Change. And change. Cool. Circle your knees. And change. And change. Excellent. Right, grab a little drink. We're just going to do a little bit of shadow boxing before we get into some technical stuff. Okay. Short rounds of shadow box. Not going to stick at this for too long. Just want to get you moving. So basically, imaginary partner in front of you. You're just going to be punching and hitting them and moving. Just try and stay on your toes, keeping your guard high. We're going to start with hands only, guys. Super important. If there's one thing you want to practice through all of this, it's moving with your hands at your cheeks. All right, moving about, hands at your cheeks all the time. Don't let your hands drop down here. Keep them up. And what you're going to be doing is just throwing punches, even if it's just a 1, 2. That's fine. Combos, 1, 1, 2. Anything that you can manage. Hooks, reverses. All right, but moving with your hands here. Do not let them drop. Guard up. Bump up. This is the hardest bit about all of this, is moving and making sure your guard stays high. All right. Don't worry too much about the speed. Just make sure you're moving with your hands high. And it's out and back, out and back. Elbows down. Do not let your elbows flare and punch with your elbows up. Elbows down. Bum, bum. All right. Pop, pop. Keep it going. Pop, pop, pop. Nice. Good work, guys. That's it. Hands up high. Keep it moving. On your toes. Moving around. Pop, 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 pop. Short rest. You've got 15 seconds. You can have a little drink. It would be 15 seconds if I'd set the clock right. All right. We're good to go now. Kicks only now, guys. So, again, you might not know many kicks, doesn't matter. Just practice kicking, but always, again, hands up high. Just kicking. So, even if you're just throwing lead leg kicks and roundhouses and rear leg kicks, practice this with your hands up. All right? At least one hand high. Sometimes when you kick, this hand will drop a little. You've got to still have at least one hand high. All right? But try and keep them both up. You want your hands between you and your opponent when you kick in case they knock that leg down and then pile into you. You want your guard up and between you and your partner. All right? Try and put some combos together. I'm struggling with my legs tonight since Sensei Seb smashed them this morning and kick fit. So, yeah, I've got jelly legs tonight. Almost there, guys. Come on. Last wee bit. Keep moving. Right, have a little drink. 15 seconds. Just enough time to glug some water. Last round, punches and kicks together, all right? Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Kick, punch, punch, kick. Off we go. Kick, punch, punch, kick. Move out. Okay? Kick, punch, punch, move out. Doesn't have to be complicated. In, 1, 2, 3, move out. Kick. Pop, pop, pop. Just keep your hands up. Never stop moving. Always moving. Pop, pop. Try not to stand still at any point. The more you stand still, the easier you are to hit. All right, bum, 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 bum. And move. Keep it going. Come on. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Pop. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Nice, good work. Excellent, right guys, well done. Little drink. So, I'm going to move on to a little bit of technical stuff now. Now, I've said it often, what we're looking at tonight is kind of green belt syllabus. So it's a little higher initially, but it doesn't make it complicated. It just is about the order in which you need to learn things. So we're going to look at some slips initially, but the slips are going to lead us all the way back to some basic red belt blocks. Okay, so bear with me. Senior grades, you'll know this, but hopefully start to link some of the bits and pieces together. So what I want you to do is to stand with your left foot forward and a left fighting stance and your guard up. I'm mirroring. So Paul, that's it, you've got your left foot forward. Excellent, and your guard up. So what I want you to think about, can you see behind me, see here? There's a line in this door here. All right, hopefully you can see that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my head in line with that door. And what I need you to imagine is that if somebody was throwing a punch, it would be coming straight down that line, right? So it's coming at you in a straight line. So imagine it's coming on that straight line. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slip inside. That's towards my stomach. Hips, feet, shoulders all twist, and my head moves offline. So now you see that line? See it? That punch has gone past my ear. So that's a slip to the inside. Hips, feet, shoulders, move. I'm not leaning back, okay? I'm just going sideways. Boom. Punch goes past my ear. Slip to the inside. Slipping to the outside is just the same. Hips, feet, shoulders, boom. Punch goes past. You see that line on the door. So inside, reset, outside, reset. Now if I turn this way, hopefully what you can see if I line up is when I slip, I'm not moving forwards and backwards. My head is moving along that line. Side to side, not back. So don't do this. Don't slip and do this. Okay? Or this. You're not leaning back. You're just moving side to side. You're giving no ground. You do not want to lean back because you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. You're going to be leaning back. Weights back. You can't attack, can't move. So, slip inside, reset, slip outside. Now, we're going to add in a tight head cover to those moves. Callan, get off the radiator and get joined in, buddy. I know you know this, but you still need to practice. Slip inside, take that lead hand, and bring it into a tight head cover. And back. Tight head covers here. So what's happening is this hand, gloved hand, would be coming up to your ear and your elbow's still facing down the way. Do not bring your elbow all the way up here, all right? So you're just going to have your guard and it's going to go to your ear. Protect you. Your glove's going to take the impact, not your head. So we slip inside and at the same time, we're going to cover up and reset. Slipping to the outside is the same. Slip outside and bring that glove up, cover your head. So as we move, it starts to happen together. So we're going to go inside, reset, outside, reset, inside, reset, outside, reset. Keeping those elbows down. We don't want to be bringing it all the way up here. All right, so bouncing and moving. Inside, boom. Outside, inside, outside. Nice. So what's going to happen after you've blocked, imagine, because this, bear in mind, get the context, that punch is coming right down. What's happening is you're moving your head offline. Now you're going to reply, you're going to come forward. 1, 2, 3. And if you want to shuffle forward with these and attack, that's absolutely fine. So the punch comes at you. Slip and cover. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Inside, slip, cover, 1, 2, 3, rear hand, lead hand, rear hand. Slip, 1, 2, 3. Nice, work in the bag, I love it. If you've got a bag there and you want to use that, that's cool. Slip into the outside now, rear hand, covers the head, coming forward, hook, reverse, hook. Lead, rear, lead. So, outside, hook, reverse, hook. Outside, slip and cover, hook, reverse, hook. Have we got it? Now what you're going to do, guys, you're going to work this in your own time. Okay, so 1 minute just to practice that. I'm not going to put you under any sort of pressure to perform in the sense of timing. Just practice that. Let me watch it. I'm going to give you a little bit of feedback as you go. All right, off we go. Inside or outside, it's up to you. Right, Paul. Right, Paul. Watch what you're doing, Paul. See, when you're slipping, you're doing the right thing. You're going this way, but you're dropping your front hand. That's the one that you want up to guard your head. So it's the front hand that guards. So slip. Which way are you going? Pick a side. There, that's it. So imagine if I was punching towards you, Paul, that hand's going to hit your glove now, and then you come back over, boom, boom, boom. All right? Excellent. So you're always thinking that person's in front of you. Okay. So what we're going to build in now is a little bit of reaction time, because at the end of the day, when you're sparring, you've got to build up this visual reaction time. You have to see the person move to hit you. All right, you have to recognize pop, that that's going to happen. Okay, so what I want you doing is now you're just going to be bouncing and moving on the spot. If you've got a bag, you're going to be working the bag. It's going to be punches and kicks. It's the shadow boxing. We're going to be back to shadow boxing, okay? Or working the bag if you have it. Now and again, I'm going to go, ha! I'm going to punch. When I punch, you're going to do either inside, reverse hook, reverse, or outside, hook, reverse, hook. It's up to you. It doesn't really matter. Okay? So we're starting building a little bit of timing. You don't know when you're going to have to move. You have to recognize my movements, all right? So on your toes, bouncing and moving. Shadow box in, pop, pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, a few kicks in there, pop. So the first one's a dead easy one. I'm going to give you a lot of notice, okay? So here we go. I'm going to hit you. Ha! Boom, boom, boom. All right, nice. Guard up. So remember, your head's going offline. That punch is going to go past your ear. That glove's there just to double up the protection. Ha! Nice. Coming forward with those punches as well, Ronnie. I love it. Hands up. Remember, you've got inside or outside. Depending on where you are in terms of how you're moving, you might find that you're just taking a little step and that suits you better. Ha! Stay on your toes, moving around, guard up. Ha! Nice. Boom, boom, keep it going. Ha! Ha! Coming out of it. So if you're outside, slip outside, guard, unleash that hook, wham! Okay, so depending on which way you go, you'll feel that rotation. If you go inside, you'll want to unwind that way. And if you go this way, you'll want to unwind that way. Just feel what your body wants to do in terms of its rotation and its movement. Ha! Nice. Ha! Guard up, guard up, guard up. Ha! All right, cool. Grab a little drink, guys. Well done. So, some of the things you should think about when you're blocking, guys. Look at the chest area. All right, when you're fighting somebody, don't look them right in the eye. Okay, they'll distract you because what will happen is you'll start to look where they look. Don't look at them. Look at their chest. Use your peripheral vision to see the legs. And when you're looking at the chest, what you're going to recognize now is shoulder movement. And you'll start to recognize in different fighters a tendency to maybe give you a little tell. Like often people will give you a little move, or they'll change their tempo will change, or they might give it a little move and then punch. You're starting to have to read patterns to recognize when this is going to happen. All right. So view the chest, watch the whole sort of area, don't look them in the eye, and start to when you're working with a partner, when we get back to that, or when you're working on screen here, try and watch my shoulders and my hands, or Sensei Seb's. Don't think too much about the whole body, just focus on those subtle movements, okay? This is where a speaker view would be good because I'm going to be bigger on your screen. Right. Okay, so this is where we're going to lead back into some basics. So we're going to look at lead hand block from a left fighting stance. So lead hand block is where we use the outside of the arm to sweep across the face and block. Okay, so again, this punch is coming right at you. What's going to happen is my hand's going to knock it off to the side so that it goes past my ear. But I don't want to just rely on the block in itself. What I want to do, where's that join in the door? What I want to do is I want to move offline again. So what I'm going to do is take a little step with my rear foot. Now I'm offline. So see that line appears, offline. And I'm not moving much. It's just offline. Okay, so it's a little step inside with the rear foot. Boom. At the same time as a step, I'm going to use this arm to come across my face, to my shoulder. Don't come all the way out here, all right? It's too far. So move, boom, I'm here. Reset. Step out with the rear foot and at the same time, cross your face. Okay, rear foot, across your face, just to your shoulder, just to your shoulder. Try not to over lean as well. Don't over lean. We're just going to move offline. Boom. Now what you should feel when you do this block is the shoulder movement. Yeah. So you're going to step here, and I like to feel that movement because it's going to release that reverse punch. Okay. We're going to step off, sweep across. It starts that shoulder movement, and then that rear hand pops out. Okay. So here we go. 1, step, block, punch. 2, 3, all right, 4. So how does this connect to what we were doing with the slips? Slips, you don't move your feet, but this principally is very similar, but this time I'm going to be moving my feet as well as my head, okay? So this is where the two start to connect. We're now adding foot movement to head movement and getting offline. All right, 5, what we're going to do, block, and what did we do with the first drill? 1, 2, 3, okay? Add those 3 punches in, here we go. 5, coming forward as well. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now be careful. One of the key things I see going wrong with this, guys, is when you step, you don't need to move much. It's a little bit. Often we'll get people with the rear foot and they'll step all the way around here, all the way forward. All you're doing, if this is the train track, get off the train track. All right? Just get off. Cool. Change stance. Other side. Right fighting stance. All right, so step inside, cross the face, reverse. Here we go. 1. Try not to lean too much. Remember, the more upright you are, the more power you can generate because you've got a stable base. The more you lean to the edges of that box that your feet creates, the less power you can generate. 2. 3. I was doing 3 punches there. We're going to add that in. 4. Oh, boom. 5. Boom. All right, 6. 3 punches. Here we go. 6. 7. 8. Keep that guard high. 9. And 10. Okay, one last thing about that blocking movement, guys, is when you block, don't let it sweep round and down. It's here, it's blocked, and what it's going to do is it's going to come back to your guard. So it's going to be here, and then it's going to be 1, 2, 3. It's never dropping from this guard position. All right, it's here, boom. It doesn't do this and drop down. Keep it high. All right, bring it through and then back to your guard. Right, grab a little drink, guys. We're going to stretch off. Whew. Right. So some green belt stuff there tonight, but feeding it back to see how it connects to getting offline for that punch and connecting it to your basic. Lead hand block, all right? Cool. Find a space, make sure your feet are nice and solid, shoulder width apart. Reach, we're wanting length here, so reach. Up, up, up. And then from there, you're going to reach up with one hand and then take it down your back. Encourage it in, but stay off the joint, all right? You can hold the tricep or you can hold the forearm. Stay off the joint. Big deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Arms up, switching sides, other side. Again, remember, big deep breaths with this. Refuel your body, get that oxygen back in. Arm across the body, encourage it round, stay off the joint, twist, look over the shoulder. Release that other side, guys. Excellent. All right, reach, get some length in there. Reach, make sure you go long, hand on the leg to support, and lean over. Let this hand slide till you feel your stretch. Breathe. As you breathe in, you breathe out, you might find you can go down a little deeper. Stay sideways on as well. Try not to roll forward. Now we're going to roll. And we're going to come out of that stretch. We're going to go the other side, reach, get the length, hand on here to support, over and reach. Breathe, down a little on the exhale. Good work, guys. And roll out. Stay down, stay into your forward bend. So you want, you want your legs straight, but soft knees. You don't lock your knees back. Back straight, support yourself wherever you need. All right, on the thighs, on the shins, or you might be right down to the floor. Hold that stretch for where you're at. And again, breathe. Okay, come up. Rotate towards your left foot. Turn your left foot out as well as if you want. You can turn those toes out. Reach up and then bend forward. Down towards that foot or that ankle. Gently and slowly come up out of that. Back up, twisting, rotate to the right, forward bend, down towards the right. Your hands at your shin or your knees, that's fine, don't worry about it. Come up out of that slowly, back to the center, reach, forward bend again, down to the center. And take your hands and reach through and behind. And then come out of that, bend your knees, stand up tall. We're running on a little bit, guys, so I am going to just go straight to the quads and the calves. So heel up to bum, stretching off the quads, knees together, hips forward. Good work, guys. And switching legs. Ooh, ooh. All right, calves to do last. So foot down, and what you're going to do, make sure your feet are both facing forwards, and then just take a step forward and leave that rear foot down on the floor, heel down. Woo. I was freezing when I came in here. I'm not cold now. Step back, switch legs, other side. Take that weight forward, but make sure you can see your toes over that front foot, okay? Don't overextend that knee beyond that toe line. Awesome. All right, guys, that is us for tonight. Bring your feet back together, hands at your side. Left hand, right fist, and bow. Well done, guys.